Hey guys, welcome back to Rowan's Plants. It's Rowan here. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be my September haul and probably my last haul of the year as I am trying to go on a plant ban. There are 14 unique Hoyas here that I haven't personally owned before. These were all purchased from Crystal Star Nursery in their last restock. I did have my boyfriend and two of my friends help me get everything just so I could get all the plants on my wish list, as I knew this was going to be their last plant sale of the year. So I didn't buy any duplicates. I followed all the rules. I just had a couple friends help me out because it's such a stressful way to purchase. I get so much anxiety trying to purchase these plants because, you know, they do the drop at a certain time. Hoyas are really popular right now, so you just end up looking at the list maybe a day before and then kind of going over what you want, and as soon as that timer hits, you go in there and you rush and you buy what you want, or it will be gone in a matter of seconds. So I think we'll start off today's video with a really cool Hoya that I picked up from the Crystal Star haul. This is Hoya Pandurata. It has really flat leaves and there's a bit of splashing on them. This one is really cool. So what I do try to do is figure out which ones I want through the list, and then I kind of go based off of that. Next is Hoya Telesmoides. Let's see, it's right there. This was another interesting one. I believe it does grow upright, so it will be kind of a similar grower to Multiflora and all that stuff. It has a peduncle on it. Not sure if it will register or not. You can see two peduncles on it, so that's exciting. But yeah, this one's really pretty. I haven't owned it before. I usually try to go off foliage, as I am a foliage person, so blooms aren't as important to me because I want to look at something and enjoy it. Now here is Hoya mirabilis. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Mirabilis. This one's a really pretty one I've seen on Instagram, usually with a little more splashy leaves, but you can kind of see some splashing on it as well. Again, foliage, very unique, pretty, and I'm excited for this one. Next up is Hoya Ruthii UT168. This is a really pretty one. It actually wasn't on my list originally when I was checking out. I ended up grabbing it maybe half an hour after the whole mad rush, just because I hadn't had it before and it was looking particularly pretty in the photo. So I'm really excited about this one. The splashing is nice, new growth, and I'm glad I picked this one up last minute. It is Hoya, I believe it's Kloppenbergii. I purchased this because it gets the most gorgeous red sun-stressed leaves. As you can see, the foliage is just green leaves. They're quite large, but I mostly bought this for the sun-stressed look, so it'll be exciting to see it go completely red. So there it is. Here is Hoya Mapageria, we're going with that. And this one is a really pretty one, and I'm excited about the foliage. Very dainty leaves. There's some new growth on it. I know these ones do get a little more splashing than what it has now, so that will be exciting to see. So that is Hoya Mapageria. Please, somebody, if you know how to pronounce this, please tell me. I will appreciate it. No doubles, but I did accidentally get two doubles. I didn't think my friend was gonna get this, so I did buy it, and then she did as well, so I didn't end up with two of them. But I will just add it to the pots together when I eventually take these out of the crazy moss, and I'll have a little slightly bigger plant. So this is Hoya Greenii. So very simple foliage, very dainty, small, and I'm excited about this one. Next on my list is Hoya Lunusii. Linusii. I like this foliage because it's very textured, but surprisingly the leaves are very, very dainty. And I didn't realize that was going to be the case, which is fine, but you can kind of see these guys get a lot of like texture to the leaves. So it's got some new growth up top. I'm excited about that. Next on my list is Hoya CV Patricia. So this is a pretty one I'm excited about. That's definitely going to lose the leaf there, but simple foliage. I love the leaves on it, and I'm really excited about getting this one. Next is Hoya telesmoides, multiflora growth. I think I showed this one. Next on my list is Hoya Ethrina Nara. I think I have an Ethrina, but I mean, the idea could be wrong on this. I don't know. So I think it is, though, just based off the leaves there. Good looking plant. Again, this was purchased for the texture for sure. Or a texture, the leaves, the leaves, and it has new growth, so that's really exciting. Hoya Wallacei, I'm excited to have this one. Nerdy Plant Boy on Instagram showed the blooms. They're huge, they're white, and I do believe this has been renamed. I cannot remember the name of it. I'll try to put it up on the screen, but it's similar to multiflora in the growth habit. Grows upright, but it has definitely a little bit more interesting flowers on it, or blooms. So happy to have this one as well. And lastly, this is Hoya Buotii. Purchased this for the foliage. Cute little, skinny little leaves. I read that when the leaves kind of get these downward points like that, it means that in the habitat they're from, the water tries to go away from the leaves and kind of drip off away from the plant. So it probably would appreciate not being overwatered a lot, but the leaves are on the thinner side, so it makes me wonder, or it'll just be interesting to see how it does in a household setting. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video today. If you enjoyed the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated.